Okay, we should be live now.
Oh, hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
This is we're back to 90s retro gaming on Sunday nights.
Yes, and last time David and I played Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This week he's going to introduce me to Starcraft, and I've never played Starcraft before in my life. So right now you're going to see me play it for the very first time. David is going to teach me how. So, before we begin, what can you tell me about StarCraft?
It's one of the classic games from the 90s, especially if you're Korean. It became sort of a religion in Korea. Here, you can look there. Don't mess with the control panel for the stream, otherwise you're going to kill it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a very, very popular RTS, which is a real-time strategy. I should say, people watching, if you have any problems, tell us with the sound. I think there's 2 people watching this.
All right. Hi.
Well, StarCraft videos are very popular to watch, like, professionals play.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's sort of... I know it's very popular among people of my generation. We just watched Ender's Game last night. So now we're sending Catholic Wench to battle school, I guess. So this is the game.
Okay.
So you want a single player?
Okay.
I'll be checking on people's commenting on the sound or whatever.
Original or the expansion? Original.
Well, original, yeah. So Catholic Wench.
Okay.
So, if you want to play through the campaign, aka the story, you start on Terra and then you go to Zerg. But they're all fairly lengthy, but this takes you through the story, and you'll need the headphones to hear the message.
The dialogue, okay. Can our audience hear what I'm hearing?
You mean both of them?
Yeah, all 2 of them. Can they hear what I'm hearing in the game?
Yeah, they must.
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, I'm asking them, right?
Okay.
People are just...
So...
I don't think people expect to see StarCraft videos on your channel.
Well, that's okay. My channel is just a hodgepodge of nonsense.
Okay.
Okay, so I click on this one.
Yeah, and then it goes you to the first one. So Terran campaign. Basically, it gives you the history of the Terrans.
Mm-hmm.
We're humans, but they're a branch of them that went to another area of the galaxy, and they're sort of this weird government, and that has a variety of planets, and they're just making contact with 2 alien races, and one of them is the Zerg and one of them is the Protoss. But you can hit escape to get to the actual mission briefing.
Boot camp.
Yeah, so this just teaches you how to play the game.
Okay, sweet.
So that's the announcer, the cyborg lady.
Okay.
She's like the AI control for the humans.
Okay, I gotta crank up the volume here.
Okay, yeah, you can crank up the volume if you
Here,
want.
diddly squat.
The music is pretty glorious. It was the soundtrack to my high school years. You can
Okay.
skip the tutorial. This is a pretty easy... Do you want to skip the tutorial?
I have no idea how to play
I can
this.
guide you through. You can play the next
Oh,
one.
God help us. Okay, so skip tutorial.
Yeah, let's just skip tutorial. Okay, here we go.
Adjutant online. Good evening, Magistrate. I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chow Sar colony. The Confederates have
Okay, so we have to find the hero Raynor. We have to build a barracks and we have to train 10 Marines.
Okay.
This should not be a hard thing to do.
Well, when you've never done this before, it's pretty
Sure.
intimidating.
Sure. So your general boss dude's telling you to do that. Okay, so I'll just give you you can hit OK here. So just select those guys like you would.
All of them?
Just drag. You'll see there's a selector. Yeah. Okay, so I'll keep this in mind. So these guys are your workers.
Okay.
They can attack, but very weakly. Never put them into combat. They're very valuable because they're gonna mine and build stuff. Those guys in front that are smaller, those are the Marines.
Okay.
So they'll shoot them. But if so you can move them.
Question.
Yes.
How can I reselect? Because I
Just
wanted to
select
include
again.
that guy. Okay, sweet.
Okay, so if you right click, they'll move. Okay, here's a warning though. If
Yeah.
you want them to attack, you have to hit A and then press the place. So hit A on your keyboard, and then click where they wanted to go. And if you do that, they'll attack whatever they encounter. Okay.
Okay, great.
So you want them to go down here. So just attack, move them downwards, and if you just scroll down, you can get to the bottom of the screen.
Scroll down how?
Just by see how this works?
Okay, sweet.
Like that.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Okay. So tell me why this game is so popular.
It's really, really good RTS. So if you right click, they'll move, which is fine, but if you see any enemies, then you immediately have to press A or press this so that they'll attack them.
Okay. Press what, sorry?
So this is the attack button,
Okay.
or you can press A and that signals the attack.
Okay.
Ah, so there's Raynor. So it's your first mission. So you heard a little briefing from him. Starcraft sounds a little bit low.
Okay.
Can I mess with the OBS controllers here?
Certainly.
Okay, maybe that's better. Okay.
Okay, may I continue?
Yeah, go. Not in this one, but on the big window here. Yeah. Okay.
So is that guy gonna follow me?
Yeah, now you can control him. But he can't die, otherwise you'd lose. Oh, you're getting attacked.
Ah! Oh!
Okay, good. It looks like...
So they, like, automatically?
As soon as they get to their location you told them to move, they'll automatically attack.
Oh, sweet.
Right? Or if if you attack move them, then they're going to move. So that's your base. Now you can start building your base, okay?
Okay, so...
So go down there and touch it, and it becomes yours. Okay, now you need to send the SCVs, guys.
The big fat fellas?
Yeah, the big fat fellows. Send them to the crystals so they can mine them.
How do I select them only and not the other guys?
Double click an SCV and accept all the SCVs.
Okay, sweet.
And then send them to the crystals, okay? Right click them, by the way. No.
Okay,
Select
double
the
click.
guys.
Right click.
Right click them. Yeah. Now they'll start mining, okay?
Okay, great.
Okay, now start building more of the workers on the command center building. There you go.
Oh, shoot.
You got it. Nothing's wrong.
Oh, okay, so these guys just go...
Yeah, they automatically go back and forth once you tell them to mine.
Okay, so
right?
you want me to put these guys in that building?
No. They can't go into that building. You want to build more workers
How do I build more workers?
by pressing the worker button down there.
Okay, so you need crystal to build them?
Yeah, 50, right?
50,
and you
okay.
have 100, and you have 0 gas. Okay.
Okay.
You also need supply depots. So in the meantime, we want to establish a perimeter.
What's
around
this
it.
thing?
That's a supply depot.
Okay.
So the supply depots give you supply. So put that guy to work. You just constructed another worker, dude.
Oh, him. Okay.
So put him to work. Well, no, don't double click. I mean, just if you want to move one worker, just select that worker. Don't double click him.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, okay, great. Now what's my objective?
Now you have to build. Keep on building workers, but you have to build a barrack and 10 Marines. So those.
How do I do that?
So those workers, you can hit build down here.
That's build.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Build structure, and you can build a barrack. That's 150. So build that wherever you want to.
Do I have to like right click it?
It says constructing. You see?
Okay, sweet.
But so you're gonna run out of supply, right? Soon.
Mm-hmm. So how do I get supply?
Well, you build more of those things. Those supply depots, they don't do anything except generate supply.
So I can't build anything while that thing is still.
No, you can build other things too. You can build a supply depot if you want
How?
to. By clicking on one of the SCVs that's not building it, and then building a supply depot.
Orders, Captain.
So you can hit that or hit B,
Okay.
and then hit supply depot, and put it wherever you want. Now you just don't want to block your guys off, right?
Okay. How do you mean block them off?
Well, you can sometimes don't build a supply depot in between your guys and the minerals because then they have to go around it, or they
Like-
can get trapped, and
My questions are so pedantic, but I've never played this before.
No, that's fine.
Units such
Okay.
as these
So wait,
can be
look,
trained at this facility.
This game's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's one of the best of its kind.
Okay, what next?
Well, okay, so now send him back to work and start building Marines. The Marines come out of that building, right?
This the one in which
Yeah.
my cursor's on. So
Yeah, so click on it and start just constructing Marines.
train marines.
Yeah, that's it. I look like I'm like hunched over on your side of your camera. This is so strange.
Go on. Sit up.
I'm like,
Lean
hey,
in. Yes.
yes,
Now,
here,
select this
do the
building.
Starcraft. Okay, so Okay, so let's see. So you can move the Marines. You want the Marines on the edge of your base so they can shoot the guys before they get to your workers. Basically.
Oh, okay. So do I have people coming?
You might, but probably not on this level.
Okay.
So you can double click them out there. Now that teal guy is a little bit different. He's really good, but if he dies, you lose the level, right?
Okay, what teal guy are you talking about?
Raynor, the hero.
Oh, this fella. Okay.
Yeah.
So I gotta protect him.
Yeah, I mean, I play a little bit more recklessly, but
Okay, so this is kind of like XCOM a little bit.
yeah. Okay, so build another barrack and start So go to your barracks here. So hit that marine button multiple times. So they start queuing up. You see? So you can put 5 marines on the queue, which means after that's done, it'll immediately start producing them, right?
Sweet. Okay.
So you might want to produce another barracks because you have a lot of minerals. I mean, you have an idle SUV there, so. Okay, here's another trick. So go to the barracks.
You don't want me to build another barrack?
Go build another barracks. I'll
Okay,
show you the
sweet.
trick afterwards. So that's not, you can't build on rock. So just build it further up. Buildings are hard to destroy, so the enemy rarely attacks them first.
Hello, I'm clicking.
So in Terrans, you can move their buildings.
You can't build there. Okay,
No,
fine.
you just built there. Okay, so here's
Oh.
another trick. Take this,
Yeah?
select that, and then right-click up above where that teal guy is. Yeah, right-click there. So now, when the guys come out of this building, they'll go to there. They'll rally there.
That's dope.
So you can set rallies for your armies. So you can start huge armies. So put a few more Marines on the thing, right? Just keep on clicking it. Ah, you built 10
Yay!
Marines. Okay.
Woohoo!
All right. The Zerg didn't have a chance. Okay.
Backwater Station.
Okay.
Receiving incoming
Oh,
transmission.
I guess I'll be fighting now.
Yeah, so now you have to eradicate the Zerg.
Okay.
You can hear the story if you want to in that screen.
Why do I have to hear them talk when you can do all the talking for them?
Okay. So put your workers to work and make a bunch more workers. Go to your command center. Command center. Command center.
Command center.
Okay, now start making like a bunch of workers. Just like click, 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 click. Yeah, so you don't have any more minerals. So now you're gonna have to mine gas for this one.
Gas. Okay, how do I mine gas?
You have to build a refinery, but so your workers will come out. You want to put them to work as soon as they come out.
Okay.
Otherwise they
Okay.
just-
So the workers, all they do is they build the buildings and they mine crystal.
And they mine gas.
Gas. Okay.
And they will also repair mechanical objects that are destroyed too.
Okay. But they don't fight.
They can fight really, 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 really badly. If they fight, you're in serious trouble.
SCV good to go, sir.
And one of your enemies, if you're playing this competitively, one of your enemies' top strategies, so right-click them onto the crystals.
Oh, right click them.
Yeah.
So make more workers?
Good to go, sir.
Yeah, make sure that workers keep on coming out, right?
Okay.
And keep an eye on your supply, otherwise you'll supply block yourself.
Okay, great. But I'm gonna have to make more Marines, won't I?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think the enemy is super aggressive on this level, but yeah. Keep your Marines mining.
Okay.
Also, you had to construct defenses for Terran. Well, maybe, I'm not so sure exactly.
Right away, sir.
I'm gonna check the comments here, Helen.
Okay, sure. Make my day.
Again, we're doing the Millennial Woes lighting here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
so,
I'm making Marines.
Not enough minerals.
okay, you're out of minerals. You are not in any. So you have 200 gas, and you're not making anything that requires gas. When you're making more advanced stuff, so your SCVs are not working.
What is with me and having an excess of gas?
Okay.
You know, I was lactose intolerant as a kid.
Okay.
Okay,
well, let's So send your Marines, but not Raynor, out. Let's do some scouting, okay? Well, actually, select an SUV.
This?
An SUV. Sorry, the workers.
Okay. Okay.
And I see
One? Just one?
Just one. I want to see if we... Okay, build something. You can either hit B or go to the thing. B is the faster way. Okay, so you can't build a barrack. Okay, you can't build a bunker. Build another barrack, and let's take our excess Marines. Yeah, that's a great place. And let's do some scouting with like 4 or 5 Marines, right?
Okay.
But leave some back for defense, okay?
Okay, you got it.
So your hero's coming, so it's a little bit risky. Maybe you should leave your hero back.
Oh, my hero's coming. Oops, did I
Yeah.
select him as well?
Yeah, you did. Just put him back a little bit. He's really good, but
But
if
he
you're
needs to be
not
protected
careful,
for this
you'll
thing.
lose the level, right?
Okay, great.
Okay, so, yeah, attack to the right. Let's see what happens. See where you're going.
Yeah.
Up the ramp.
Ramp. Oh, this
There.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see something suspicious over here.
All right, you can fire on them from an elevated position. Oh, and they moved.
Yeah, they did
Go
move.
down, down. There's enemies below you. Below you, below. Turn
Oh,
down.
ow!
Okay.
Oh, they killed him.
Yeah, so keep on moving down.
Oh, here's another enemy.
Yeah, it's a Zergling. They're like crickets. They have wings. Ah, you killed one of your Marines. Okay, move down. Attack. You can attack move. It's more efficient.
How do you attack move?
A, and then click where you want to go with your left mouse button. Then they'll automatically attack. If you move with your right clicker, then they will move to exactly where you want to go. So the Marines are better than Zerglings, except when a lot of Zerglings.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's
They're
fine.
all dead.
Just make more Marines.
Alrighty, so let's
Turn out like 20 Marines, and you'll be able to take this level.
look at that.
Yeah, and then the one down there too. There's a barracks there.
This one?
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Oh.
Make Marines, and then have them rally to one common rally point.
Okay.
So take the barracks and then point it to a location where you want them all to rally.
Okay.
Maybe no, somewhere where you can see.
Okay.
Don't send them in. So see how it's all grayed out outside your base?
Yeah.
That means you can see what's there like geographically, but you can't see the enemies there. Never send people to rally into an unexplored into an area that you don't have friendly vision in.
Okay. Alright. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Maybe you can turn it over to me and I can play a level.
Okay, I'd like to see you go click.
I can play like an actual game against the computer. Well, I think it'd be fun to do a switcheroo.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So, you let me know when you want to do the switcheroo.
Well, I don't know.
Wait, is this, what I'm saying now, is this like the basic concept of the game? Is we have to build up and mobilize your troops
but
as quickly as possible?
You can make cooler armies.
Okay.
Is this camera pointing? It's like there's a gap where we are.
Yeah, there's a gap. We gotta lean closer.
Okay, I'll lean closer in towards the camera here. It's probably a better place.
Okay, so I have...
So double click a Marine and you'll get a bunch of them, okay? Double click one. Okay. Now attack move them into hostile territory. So you're either going to go up one ramp, up the other one, or around where you haven't explored yet.
Okay, I think I'll go back to this ramp.
You want vengeance for the Marines that were killed
Yes.
before?
Let's move.
So you can see on the mini map here where the you see
Oh,
the
that's
minis-
enemy right there.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
But you can't get down from there.
Well, I
don't
thought I could
think.
shoot them.
You might be able to shoot them if you so they'll run away.
Okay, I see.
So you might have to go around that way. So Marines are better than Zerglings, but if the Zerglings outnumber you, then you're in trouble.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So Marines are good bunched up. Yeah, so keep them moving down the ramp.
Okay.
Swing up to this larger unexplored area.
What
Up.
air? Up. Okay.
Yeah. Looks like this might be a dead end.
Okay.
Oh, there's another ramp. Go up that.
Okay.
Ah, Hydralisks. You can attack them. You've got enough Marines. They're more deadly as they're extreme.
Oops.
Your forces are under attack.
So they choke cold. So keep on going up. Keep on moving up.
Let's move.
more minerals.
Can I build here?
You could build into their base there if you want.
Okay.
But I would just focus. This is a short mission. I would just focus on pumping out Marines.
It might be
and
good
swarming
for me to learn. How do I get people to... How do I build here, Dave?
What you have to have a worker there.
Oh, so I'd have to...
Marines don't build.
I'd
Marines
have to, like,
attack.
move a worker, go...
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so I don't think
And
that's
so he's
worth it.
exposed to danger when you do that, right?
Oh, how do I...
Select all. You don't unselect things, you just select things.
Okay.
Once you select something, it'll automatically unselect everything else.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm stuck here.
Well, that's a dead end, so just go back to where you came from. There's a you didn't go up and explore this area,
Okay.
so that probably is your next option.
Shit, how do I get out of here?
Go back the way you came.
Doi.
That's a dead end too. So just go back the way you came. You can always go back to your base. I mean, like 10 Marines are really expendable.
Okay.
That might be a dead end too, but maybe it's not. That's a
Oh, it
dead end.
is. Okay.
Just go all the way back and don't take this on ramp. Take the other on one. So you have a lot of unspent minerals. You should probably build like another Marine army and send them off on a different direction.
Okay, great.
But you're not gonna be able to build another Marine army without.
Perfect. Should I take these Marines and,
Oh, you mined out all the minerals. I'll show you a trick. You can make your bases move.
Really? How do you do that?
You go to the base
Okay.
and go lift off, lower right hand corner, and it will start. And then now you can send the base to where you want it.
Including all these other things, too?
Everything but the supply depots can lift off.
Additional supply depots required.
So you can move it over there if you wanted. But it's too short of a level. It moves really slowly.
Supply depots required.
Build more supplies.
Yeah, so you have to be a little more supplied. So let's move those Marines up to the north.
Okay. Alright. And they are here. Okay. Oh, my base
There's
is
another
following
ramp.
me. Oops, I see bad people.
Ah, the creep. Move up. Okay. Attack. Alright. Minimal casualties. Already attacked the Zerg building. Will bleed.
Ew.
So Zerg cities are like one giant organism. Where the
Okay.
buildings are like organelles on it. So go to the right here.
Hey, should I bring more Marines with me?
You might want to reinforce yourself, sure.
Additional supply depots required.
You also might want to build more supply depots.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. I think you'll win this regardless.
Okay.
Move it to the right. Ah, a bunker. Ah, more workers. Okay, keep on moving your Marines out.
Okay, so should I just keep these guys here?
You can move them back to your base, or you can have them build something you want.
Okay, can I select these guys, tap the base so they go to the base, and then while they're doing that, I can get these guys
Yeah,
to do
of
something
course.
else?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
You can click on the mini map. You don't even have to look there. You can just click where to go on the mini map.
Okay.
So right click on the mini map. Yeah, see? Go back to your guys up there and have them do something that's more productive. So your Marines can seek shelter in the bunkers and they can fire out of them. But right now we're hunting them. They're not hunting us.
What's this place?
It's a friendly base.
Okay, great.
Additional supply
more
depots
supply.
required.
Let's keep on searching up.
What sort of supply? We've got lots of this.
No, the supply depots are the small gray ones that don't do anything.
Okay.
Okay, so you have another base up here. Another command center. Yeah,
Okay.
you need to touch your guys to it in order to be able to command the command center.
Oops.
Okay. Okay, there you go. So you got some fire bats now.
Fire bats.
Yeah, those are the fire bats.
Okay, do they fight or do they build?
They fight.
Okay.
They have flamethrowers.
Okay.
So they fry at zerglings, but they're a little bit weak on the defense
Mm.
and die
Additional
really
supply
easily.
depots
I would have your SCVs build more supply depots, or just try to use the fire bats to end the
Okay, how do I build more supply
level.
depots?
So go to
again?
your SCVs,
My
which
what?
is your SCVs, the workers.
Okay.
You put them down. No, don't send your guys to the workers.
Shit. Okay.
So go to select a worker. Okay, build one worker.
Reporting for duty.
Build. And then S or supply depot. And then place where you want it.
Okay, great. Ready.
Okay, so select a bunch of those guys and let's attack the Zerg, okay? Like, mix some Marines in there. Fire bats, well, by themselves, are kind of weak.
I'm gonna select all of them and make them move. How does
You
that
can't
sound?
select all of them. There's a maximum of 12 units. I think, yeah, so that's good enough. Just go with those guys.
Okay.
Okay, so move down to the right. You can see that there's Zerg down there. Be careful. Center on your guys. Okay, good. So that's good. So the fire bats are some of those guys.
Goodness me.
Keep on proceeding down.
Ah, there's some bad guys over there.
Yeah. Center your camera on your guys always. Look, there's a down ramp there. Look, there's a down ramp.
Here?
Yeah. Okay, move the guys so they don't. Yeah. There we go. Okay, move them up that new up ramp. Oh, Zerglings. Got your fire bat. Hydralisks on the high ground. It's always harder to shoot up at somebody than it is to shoot down at somebody.
Oh no.
Now they're divided. Bunch up.
I've got 2 guys left.
No, so you can't let your guys get divided by that. They'll get cut down by the Zerg. You need to bunch up your Marines.
How do I bunch them up? Oh, double click them all?
Yeah. You need to kind of keep them together.
Okay.
So move those guys up to your forward base up here.
Okay.
And then let's try that again. Might even pick up some new fire bats.
Yeah, here's 2 fire bats here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're being chased.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's a Zergling. We've got 9 people watching.
All right. Okay.
This is just like professional Starcraft.
No way. Shoot. There's supposed to be a down ramp or something here, right?
Where are these guys that you're selected?
Oh, here. Right here.
Okay, great. So follow them and make sure, keep on,
How did I get them separated? That's
Okay.
what I don't understand.
move to places that you can see.
Okay.
If they hit a tree or something, they'll get divided up. So move to a place that you can see is open. Always keep your camera centered on the ball of your guys, okay?
Okay.
Keep the camera centered on the ball of them, okay? And then attack move. A click. Okay, up that ramp, the deadly one.
Shit.
Don't lose your guys. I mean, you lose them, but don't. make
Always
sure
keep
your
track of them.
Keep track of them. Put your
Okay.
camera on the center of them. Click move if they get confused.
Okay.
Right? Move up the ramp.
They're not moving.
Force them to move up the ramp.
How do I do that?
You force them to move up the ramp by moving them further up the ramp than where they are currently standing.
Oh, I see.
Because they go there and then everyone's stuck behind them, right?
So it's
you need
like
to,
a
you need to get
bottleneck.
the guys. Yeah, you need to get the guys moving in front to move up there. So I think you've got control of this. Okay, keep on moving to the right.
Oh, that looks like a bad guy here.
Don't worry about the bad guys. Just destroy their buildings. Move up.
Aha. Ooh.
What the hell did they do to that command center?
They infested a command center.
Ew, it's pulsating.
They tried to destroy the infested command center.
Oh, great. Is there no like health bar to know how much?
Yeah, click on it. See.
Ah, no way. Is that the objective? Or
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, you get yelled at by your boss, but you're supposed to do that.
Transmission.
Marshal Rayner, by destroying a vital
Oh,
Confederate
blah, 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 blah,
installation,
blah.
you and your men have violated standing colonial law. As of right now, you're all under arrest. I suggest you throw down your weapons and come peaceably.
Are you out of your mind? If we hadn't burned that damn factory, this
All
entire
right.
colony could have been over.
Okay.
So what do you think of StarCraft?
Fun game.
Okay.
I can see why it's popular.
Do you want to try
And
it?
that you can get really massive armies, and you have to go.
Do you want
command
to?
all of them.
Do you want me to try to play a game?
Yes, sure. Show me how it's done.
Okay. I'll play a. Want me
Ready?
to play? What race do you want me to play as? Oh,
White?
let's see. No more pull for you, young lady.
All right. Here, go ahead.
Okay. Move out of the seat.
Ugh.
Okay. Can you get past there? Whoa. Okay, how do I look? How millennial woes am I? Speaking of depressive, okay. I'm kind of curious about the chat here. Okay. It wasn't in and out. Okay, well, whatever. We look so creepy. Okay. So do you want me to play like a game or continue with the campaign?
Play a game.
Okay. That's a video. Okay. Let's just. Okay.
And you just tell me what's going on.
Okay. So what race do you want me to play, and what race do you want me to play against?
Hold on. Click.
Don't say white and black.
Okay, yellow.
No.
Do Terran. Son of
I'll be
Tiamat wants
Terran.
Terran.
Okay.
Yes.
And then who do you want to play against?
Who are the insect people?
Zerg.
Okay. Do the
I'm
Zerg.
usually a Zerg player, but I think I can do this.
Okay. Go on.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's go.
I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Show off.
You have to do this fast. Okay, I'm going to command button that. Now, I don't remember the computer being great, but I do remember the computer rushing.
So how often have you played this when you're a teenager?
Tons. I play this against. This is a competitive game for me and my friends.
Okay.
Okay. It's. I mean, this game has been an intergenerational thing too. Okay, I think I need to build my first supply depot here. The timing is always a little bit dicey. I think that's the guy. What's the chat saying?
What's an APM?
Action per minute. Korean players have more actions per minute than like a virtuoso violinist.
Okay. Son of Tiamat would like to know what your APM is.
Like it's not. I'm not a Korean guys. Look, that was an idle SUV. If I was any good at this game, there would never be an idle SUV.
Oh.
Look, I'm supply block. I supply block myself. Oh,
I can't build there. Yes, sir?
Are you losing?
No, I'm not losing. I'm just not playing very well. But
Okay.
I'm playing like this is what a competitive game. So you're trying to keep all these guys kind of like working as a well-tuned instrument, right?
Okay.
Good to go, sir. I read you.
So I probably don't need to have that guy queued up.
So getting resources and building an army in a race against time with your other opponent.
Yeah,
And then surrounding them, flanking them.
Yeah.
But you can only do 12 people at a time. That's no fun.
What do you mean 12?
You said when you select your military folk, you can only select 12
That
at a
was a
time.
complaint, but we've learned that actually a well APM'd Korean can control 200 people at a time.
Even with only selecting 12 people.
I'm gonna do a noob thing, and I'm going to build a bunker because, like, I'm a noob and I don't want to get rushed. I know that's what the computer does.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, let's see what. So here is a trick. You always scout your opponent.
Okay, so while these guys are building, just put a few guys out there to look.
I sent a. So I did something that's kind of a noob thing, which is I built static defense, which is something that a lot of people don't consider to be like a good play, because I should be building like just a straight up old army, right?
Okay.
So I sent this guy up to see what the Zerg are doing, right? What's the chat saying?
Just a sec. I'm hacking into your camera.
Oh, okay. We're gonna speak as the distributist. Idle Marine. Are you kidding me?
Edgy teen. Is any content positive for the Chad movement so long as it does not betray our values or do
Your
anything
forces
wrong?
are under attack.
Okay. Well,
Oh yes.
I lost an SCV, but I found out.
It is now ask the distributor's time while he plays Starcraft.
Now that's APM.
Oh, Son of Tiamat
I would say
says-
yes
Son
to
of
that
Tiamat
question.
was saying that what you were doing was not a noob thing, and he's seen pros do it.
I mean, I guess if you know a rush is coming, and you know, if you
Edgy teen, I'm planning on making content on shitty media and wanted to know if it's okay if I overreact and overanalyze it.
yeah, it's kind of whatever. I mean, that's what all culture is these days. I mean, you, at some point, you just have to kind of play the game as it exists.
I think overreacting just makes you interesting to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I neglected my economy. Okay, so the natural expansion, I think, is there.
Well, it shows up on your little map.
Okay, I'm gonna send this guy out to scout up here. I need to find out where the natural expansions are. So I'm gonna make a vulture. I'm a little bit low on minerals. So that's what more or less helped the
Well,
economy.
can't you make more workers?
I have made... So I've kind of positioned my buildings here, so if they bring Zerglings here, they'll get fired on by the bunker and by these 3 Marines. So this guy is good because he's fast.
Okay.
And I need speed because I want to see what's on this map
Okay.
and what I can do. So I'm going to try to mech against this guy, build tanks, I think. I love these guys. Motorcycles.
Pragmatic Culture says, Deridian deconstruction is trash. Changed my mind.
What deconstruction? Deridian? Oh, like Derrida? Well, sure.
You think it's trad?
Well, I mean, I guess it is. I mean, deconstructing is not inherently really anything. It's just kind of, it just negative, right? It just deconstructs things.
What makes it trad?
Well, if it's counter-progressive, I guess.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna get tooled by the computer.
Complete.
It has been a while since I've played this. Oh, where's my other freaking dude? Okay, let's upgrade these guys. I think I'll get spider mines.
Oh, Son of Tiamat. It's funny, if our bearded dragon ends up being a girl, we're gonna call it Tiamat.
Well, that's like the classic.
Our bearded dragon is too young to be sex right now, so right now we just call it Schnuckums. How's it going, Dave?
It's going well.
What are you doing? Walk me through. I'm new to this.
I'm building an army, so this is my defense, and I probably should put these guys behind this. So if they try to come into my base, they're going to get their butts blown off. I'm
Okay.
building a scouting contingent here of vultures, which are one of my favorite movement units in the game. They're really fast, and they lay mines. So I can go into a place, and I mean, they're not fast now, but they're also really good against light units.
Edgy Teen asked, is traditionalism only cultural and political, or is it also a movement inside the church?
Oh, it's definitely a movement inside the church.
Well, yeah, but do you see it in a secular sort of context?
Well, I mean...
We get your old fogies like, this is not how it always used to be.
Well, I mean, you don't want to be sentimental, and so, okay.
Ooh,
Overlord.
what was that thing?
It's a brain bug.
Ew.
What, are they even making an attack?
I guess now they are.
I'm pissed now, because I went up and attacked them.
Holy crow.
Forces are under attack.
Shoot. Okay, I'm laying mines.
You can do that.
Yeah, these guys lay mines. Oop. Come on. Oh well. Retreat.
Upgrade complete.
How do you retreat?
I just sent my units back to their
Oh,
base.
okay.
Okay, so they have a lot of hydralisks. Well, come on. You're
Don't
faster than the
separate your
hydralisks.
troops.
Research
No,
complete.
I'm just running.
Forces are
Okay.
under attack.
So here, I'm gonna lay mines here. See, and there's absolutely no way they can get in this way. Not with the mines there. I wonder if I can only lay mines here.
Oh, Kay Mikado, I've never seen anything about Starcraft ever. This is my first instance I've seen of it. Welcome to the club. I've never seen this before.
Really?
It's Minecraft Starcraft, yeah. No, I've never played this. So this is very interesting.
Yeah, it's a good game. Oh, I probably should like build an academy.
So has any new Starcraft been...
Yeah, there's StarCraft 2, which is slightly less popular.
Okay. So people who are playing this competitively is only playing the absolute only original game of it.
No. People play StarCraft 2 competitively, including this douchebag that I have a debate with called Destiny, who's a professional StarCrafter. People really want me to debate him, and he makes his money playing StarCraft 2, I believe. So here's my first strike. Let's see what we can do.
Not enough minerals.
Okay. Do we need to be cold and exacting with our expulsion of Boomerdom from the church, or do we
Boomerdom.
have to be lenient?
Okay, so here's the
Gotta be lenient.
tanks.
I
Here are
mean,
the tanks.
Boomers at the end of the day are still human beings. Misguided.
So now these
But
guys,
still.
these are siege tanks. They basically they act like tanks, but then when you plant them, they act like high range artillery.
Okay, so you get all sorts of interesting creatures. How many different creatures do you get per race?
About 20 units.
Oh, like 20 different fighters, basically. Or 20
About. Then you can upgrade them, and okay, there's spellcasters. I mean, you know, like there's science vessels, which are the Terran spellcasters. Okay, so I'm gonna siege this guy here. Okay, time to strike.
Are you becoming the trad version of Destiny? Is that me or is
Haha,
that you?
if Destiny played... Oh, shoot! Holy...
What happened?
I got ambushed by a bunch of Zerg. Okay. Time to actually think about this a little.
Destiny looks like a 10-year-old with an adult's head.
Yeah, kinda, he does. It's sad but true. How did they get behind me? The classic question with the Zerg.
I am not a very good person, edgy teen. My husband knows the truth about what I really feel. I think I've spent many, many years learning manners, and what the right thing to say is that placates others, but that's not really how I feel on the inside. On the inside, I'm more bitter and...
And you're inside, you're basically like pole. Trad on the outside, pole on the inside.
Siege. Send some ghosts to nuke them.
Yeah, I will nuke him. I love nuking people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially Godless Engineer. That was amazing. I'm very proud of you, Dave. Am I embarrassing you, Dave?
Yeah, you are.
Forces are
Good.
under attack.
I should make some ghosts.
What are ghosts?
They're Black Ops. I'm gonna nuke these guys. That's a fitting end for these buggies.
You know how you and I are opposite?
What do you mean?
You like people, but you sort of expect
The worst.
the worst from them. And I dislike people, and I always expect the best from
Well,
them.
that's because you're Canadian. Shit, flyer.
Everything's supposed to be Canadian.
Oh, come on.
Why do I have a toothache with Canadian?
Your forces are under attack.
No. They made the AI smarter, didn't they?
You generally go autistic on the internet. Okay.
Well,
That's what someone said about themselves. A edgy teen.
yeah.
Well, how do you not be autistic when you're not dealing with
Your
people
forces
these
are
days,
under
right?
attack.
Okay, so they build a bunch of flyers, and I am screwed if I don't make a bunch more.
Your forces are under attack.
You know, I had a comment on one of my YouTube channels with someone being pissed off because they think I look so damn perfect and they're just waiting for me to scream. That's funny. I think that was my atheist video.
Your forces are under attack.
Got a comment. Anyway, so tell me what's happening.
They built flyers, and I was an idiot and didn't build any flying defense.
Hey, that's like game we always play. Magic the Gathering.
You don't always.
Yes, we do. We play like once a week. We got a draft. It's fun. Did
You
I
always
just
say, "I wanna do a
embarrassed you
draft."
again? Yeah. I take responsibility. I tell him I like drafts and that we go. We would not be going if I was not forcing him to go. Okay? There.
I will own up to my Netrunner addiction. But it's harder to find people to play. Okay, that should
Son
end.
of Tiamat says nuke him from orbit. I'm not sure what that means.
It's a reference to Alien.
Oh.
Something on your mind? I dig.
No, I don't.
No problem.
Oh, you got a lot of green blobs on the screen.
You want a piece of me, boy? Something on your
Your
mind?
forces are under attack.
So this game looks very high anxiety.
Yeah, go.
Yeah,
But I think that's what appeals. It makes it appealing to people. Where some people seem to function way better on a height level than anxiety, right?
where are my Goliaths? Okay, here we go. Finally got the anti-air.
Edgy teen. I get along well with most people in my normal life and just kind of go with the flow. Then I go home and I say I hate my life and go on Discord. Call Sabant.
I honestly worry if our whole role in this whole Discord thing is just like totally like,
Therapeutic venting.
well, it's just like really like we're just like contributing to like the worst aspects of society.
But I think people are frustrated with society because they feel like they can't really be themselves because of the constraints of society.
Yeah, well, that's
Right?
true.
But there's good parts of that too, because if it wasn't for the constraints, I'd be a monster. I'd be murdering people. Maybe not that, but I'd be saying the horrible things and doing horrible things that I would
Your
regret.
forces are under attack.
But I think what I do to not hate my life is to do hobbies that force me to better myself in a different way, right? Like taking lessons of some sort, sculpting lessons, tennis lessons, dance lessons, singing lessons. So it gives my life a bit of purpose, and then also feeling nice. That's sort of how I deal with life sucks. I'm constantly constrained.
Additional supply
No one really wants to get to know me. No one really likes me. You know, liking yourself and being happy is an inside job. Okay. Do I enjoy Murdoch?
forces are under attack.
Do you enjoy Murdoch?
Yeah, do I enjoy it? I mean, I'm not gonna lie that I laugh at it. What the heck is going on?
Dave's innocent.
Your forces are under attack.
Are you winning?
I
Do you have an edge
kind
right
of
now?
am. I guess I have an edge.
Okay.
If
so,
he keeps on building things like that, I guess I have an edge.
Okay.
I guess I should build some science vessels.
What do science vessels do?
They irradiate things.
What do you mean?
Upgrade complete.
Well, they, they basically have an attack that can do a lot of damage to biological stuff. Which is what I'm concerned about right now, because I'm playing against the Zerg.
Society treats us like dogs.
Kind of.
Especially the progressives. Like, they're everything that they hate about the Ten Commandments. Like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't say that, you can't. Like that Gillette ad, the whole ad was showing what you should not do, what you can't do. It's patronizing and belittling and makes me feel like a controlled child. When I see the society just one list of you can't do this, you can't do that. Why don't you just display the opposite, right? Show what you can do. When everything's a big fat no, then I can really see why you can't feel like you're doing yourself, right? What's happening? Are you moving into their territory?
I am moving into their territory.
Okay.
I'm setting up a perimeter.
Can you only fight flyers with flyers?
No, these guys are non-flyer anti-air.
Okay.
So I've got the tanks that are dominant on the ground, and they can essentially set up perimeters really effectively. So I can edge forward like this, right? These guys give my tanks cover, so I'm essentially shelling them from this fixed position.
Your forces are under attack.
This is really schizophrenic. So I'm just basically throwing armies at them. So now I'm gonna make some ghosts. Let's nuke them. Oh, come on.
Your forces are under attack.
My response to Edgy Team here saying we feel really sad that everything's degenerating and everything's gotten worse.
Edgy team.
Yeah. Well, there's two things. Number one, I like to challenge what I'm constantly being told. And I think we're always told that the world is more degenerate than it really is. Because that's what makes interesting news, and that's what... Because people like the drama, right?
Sure.
Yeah. And it's really frustrating, but I feel like we can really make the world better, nicer on a interpersonal level with people that are in front of us. You know, if you're just viewing the world as one big, massive degeneracy, you're gonna feel helpless. So, getting your mind on the big picture too much will make it overwhelming, but I think the amount of change that you can do on the small scale of the people that you encounter day to day is probably how we can make the best of it.
Sure. I mean, that's a good philosophy, and I probably would react to it if I didn't suck at Starcraft and was actually like...
Progressive identities are the only socially acceptable things.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's not like an accident. That's by design.
living beings comment. It's funny because when I was at work, a gentleman I work with, when I was at the end of the day, he asked me, "Okay, you're off now. That's great. What are you going to do?" And I said, "I'm going to mass." And then he looked at me like I had three heads. Like
Yeah.
he didn't know what to say. Like,
That's like classic.
yeah, like.
Oh my god.
And I was like, "Oh shit, am I gonna
You
get?"
have religion.
Yeah, I was thinking, "Oh shit, am I gonna get in trouble because I mentioned something religious at work?" But you made me feel better. He asked me what I was doing, and I answered honestly. Like, Yeah, I'm Catholic and I go to mass. You know, it's not like I'm shoving my religion down their throat just because I proclaim that I'm religious, right? If you accept Jesus now, you gonna burn. You know, I'm not that kind of person. I don't give a shit.
Transmit orders. Yeah? You want a piece of me? Orders, sir. Proceed.
Yeah, you know, when I was a teenager. Oh my. 15
No,
years
you don't have
ago-
to tell people.
No.
Don't tell people how old
Okay,
you
a
are.
while ago when I was a teenager,
Your forces
I
are
was a
under
goody
attack.
goody, and I was really teased for that, like bullied. I was punched in the stomach and by other girls, and you know, you can listen to my video about, you know, bullied by girls. And girls my age, like early teens, were already smoking and having sex. Like, that was the last thing on my mind. And I couldn't believe that out there were people my age who actually considered those things to be priorities in life. So I don't know,
Research.
would you say things have gotten worse with teenagers these days, Dave?
Well, I don't know. I mean, in some sense, I suppose.
Yeah, I haven't really spoken to enough teenagers about it. So, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's always hard because there's always like this temptation to catastrophize.
Your forces are under attack.
Speaking of catastrophe, how's your game going?
It's going pretty well.
Okay.
I think I might nuke them.
Oh, show me how.
Additional supply depots.
So-
Our nuclear... what?
I have a nuclear silo, and
Okay.
I want to nuke them because I don't like them very much.
I have a question. Can you build these different buildings from the get-go, or do you have to build one building to be able to build
One
another?
building, then the other, then the other.
Really?
But it doesn't take that long, but every second counts in this game, right?
What's TF2? It's a game, TF2. What is it?
I don't know.
Son of
What-
Tiamat, what's TF2?
I probably could think of it, but it's not coming to mind immediately.
The something?
Total fucking awesome.
Told me fuck too.
Your forces are under attack.
I might got these guys anyway. Oh, you're blowing the fire.
Me, I'm a Skyrim, Portal, Half-Life. I just play this game over and over and over.
I'm more of a physical game person myself.
Card games. Board
I
games.
love card games.
Yes, I know.
I like the living card game model a lot more than I like the...
We should record ourselves playing Magic against each other. Then the world will know how
You
much
just
of a Wookiee
toss
I am
the
when I lose.
table.
Exactly! I always toss the table. Then the world can see how really not perfect I am.
Why do you need to demonstrate to the world that you're not perfect?
I don't
Most
know.
people-
My sister's wedding advice to my brother when he married me was let the Wookiee know. And that still holds today.
You're
Team Fortress!
Team Fortress, of
Yes,
course.
yes, I love Team Fortress. That's great.
Okay. So now I'm just trashing their city with these machine gun robots. They put up a pretty good fight.
Can you show me the health bar for that thing?
Well, no.
Oh, it's
These eggs take forever to kill, though. You see?
do they like hatch when you're hunting them?
They'll hatch. I mean, they've got 200 health, so it's hard to destroy an egg.
Now, have you harvested gas yet? If you harvest gas,
Yeah, I have 700 gas.
How do you do that? You select the workers and you point them
Yeah.
toward like the little things and go poof poof poof.
So these are ghosts. These are like Black Ops, and they can cloak. So
Okay.
they're invisible, right?
Jesus, game's fast paced. Like
So-
you are so over my head right now.
Well, yeah, it's really fast paced. Oh, we should watch a professional one. Do you want to do that?
Forces are under attack.
Let's do it another time. I think when you're done this game, we'll wrap it up.
Okay, so let's say I don't like this base very much, right? I take one of
Okay.
my cloaked guys and move them around.
Your forces are under attack.
And I'm like, okay, I want you to set down a nuke. Here we go. This is how it works. Like, I want to set down a nuke
Your forces are
Helen?
under attack.
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
So then he puts this laser beam
Nuclear
here,
launch
right?
detected.
And then if they don't detect him when he paints his thing red, then the nuke is going to hit them.
Oh my goodness.
3,
Kaimakata.
2, 1. Now here it comes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Charge your phone.
What do you mean?
Not you. I'll speak into someone who's viewing right now.
Channel open. Capcom locked.
Alright, that should be getting to bed.
Your forces
Nice, should
are
be.
under attack.
A good strategy is to like nuke an area and then move a bunch of troops in and start blowing them away.
Okay.
I-
Are you moving your
forces
base?
are under
Yeah,
attack.
I'm moving my base here so I can begin harvesting operations in this mineral patch.
Whew.
Orders
Heck,
received.
gas.
Oh, you made more armies? You're not allowed to do that.
Finally. I'm all over it. Orders, Captain? Greetings, Command.
It's
Finally.
like a Black Ops team here.
I'm all over it. I hear that. I'm gone. Never know what hit 'em. I'm all
See me?
Oh, right, because you're ghosts.
Orders, sir. Systems functional. Go ahead, TACOM. Acknowledged, HQ. I'm here. Give me something to shoot.
What's a electron?
Calling online.
Whoa, this game is a lot. This game is intense. I remember it being intense, and it is
Yeah.
intense.
How long has it been since you played this game?
I played it when they remastered the game. This is the remastered version, I think.
How long ago did they remaster?
Orders received.
Like a year or two ago.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not a big change, to tell you the truth. It doesn't really look
Yeah,
that
like
different.
Heroes of Might and Magic 3 came out remastered, and I didn't know
It's like
that was
slightly
different.
better graphics.
Yeah,
and
like-
emphasis on slightly.
Yeah, it's like brighter colors and
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Just like, well, okay.
Excellent.
Good job with the remastering, I guess.
Age of Empires for
Not
next
enough
time.
minerals.
You could do that.
Yeah. I was thinking of doing Total War. for
Ooh,
one
that would be a
year.
great one.
Yeah.
I love Total War.
Um.
That was that video game I was actually addicted to, and that's one of the reasons why. Because this one, like, you know, you play through the campaign, and then every time I played this game with my friends, right? Like me and my friends, we would compete with each other to see who was like the better, you know,
Your forces are
Starcraft
under
commander, I
attack.
guess. Blast hydralisks. Pretty well upgraded though.
You can upgrade your troops.
Yeah, you can upgrade in each
How
trade.
do you upgrade a troop?
There's upgrade buildings.
Really? God. Jeez Louise.
Where are they?
Channel open.
Who's Mr. Paladin?
I don't know. Aiden Paladin's husband?
Okay. Aiden Paladin's married?
I don't know. Sounded like it might be true.
Okay, Son of Tiamat suggests we play Total War, Warhammer,
Warhammer what?
and the Empire.
Oh, Total War Warhammer.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be fun. That's expensive, isn't it? Plus, would our system even handle it? Like, the reason why we're doing retro games is not just because I like retro games, but also because it's okay, now my attention is back.
Oh, you won!
Yeah.
Good.
Let's see how I did. That's not a good. Well,
What's not good? You mean you didn't, like, annihilate them?
well,
But you still won.
I mean, I lost 100 units. So in StarCraft, usually
You
the
just want to
Zerg-
squash them, right?
Well, no. If you're Zerg are way more expendable than humans. I went 1-for-1 with an insect opponent. That's not good. That means I suck. The reason why I eventually like slogged it out, right?
Yeah.
But I did not crush them.
Okay. Vichy 2?
Vici.
Vici to Vici. I'm feeling Vici right here.
Oh.
Okay, well, want to call it an evening?
Yep, let's call it an evening. Destiny can now officially make fun of me for my shitty Starcraft skills. This is going to be awesome.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Distributus Dave fella, for teaching me about StarCraft. I've never seen it before. Thank you for demonstrating.
I think our career playing StarCraft, that was over.
Perhaps.
I don't think it's fun. Either you're playing and I'm like, no, do this, do that, or you're playing, or I'm playing and I'm like,
yeah, like what's happening? What's happening?
David? What do you think this about traditionals?
I don't know, Jimmy. Shut up.
Yeah, I should play like this. But
oh look, it looks like a hand coming out of nowhere.
yeah, you look like the disembodied hand.
Moving hand. All right, let's wrap it up.
Okay. All right.
Good night, guys. Thank you very much for watching.
Good night. Thank you for watching our
until
lame
next
stream.
time. Bye-bye.
Bye.